Hello students. Now today introduction of partnership new sums, and these sums are related to rectification entries. Now remember 11th standard. In 11th standard you have studied one thing, rectification entries chapter whole, but that much hard is not here. Here it is very simple if you understand my concepts. So we are starting with rectification sums. Now all the sums, 3 sums here taken by me, and all the sums are rectification entry sum, and that's why one by one we are clearing the sum. Now try to understand, because on this basis I make one rule, and that rule is applicable in all types of sum of rectification entries. Now starting with sum number 1. See here, this is illustration number 6, page number 17, given in your textbook. Now Milling, Hemant and Rasik have distributed profit. It means 3 partners, and they 3 partners have distributed profit. Now they distributed profit of the firm of rupees 1,89,000 in equal proportion. It means these 3 partners have distributed profit in equal proportion. They have already distributed. Now, instead of, most IMP thing is what? Instead of 1, 2, 4. What it means? Actually, they have to distribute their profit in the ratio of 1, 2 and 4. But they have already distributed in equal proportion. So now decide, first of all, by reading the question, decide what is wrong and what is correct. So here we can understand they have distributed in equal proportion instead of 1 to 4. It means we can say, sir, 1 to 4 is the correct calculation, and this equal proportion what they have distributed, that is wrong calculation. And whenever rectification type sum is given, then you need to decide only 2 things, which is the correct calculation and which is the wrong calculation. If you can decide these 2, then sum will be easy for you. That is definitely sure. I am definitely sure for that. See, instead of 1 to 4, equally distributed, it means correct. Instead of 1 to 4, this is the correct calculation, correct ratio. And what they have distributed, equally they have distributed, that is the wrong calculation. Now write rectification entry. Now sir, how we can write rectification entry? Kamal sir's rule, only one rule applicable to all type of sums. So first of all, what we need to say, correct and wrong. Then after, first distribute in correct ratio. So first I am distributing in correct ratio. Remember my rule again. First always distribute in correct ratio, and second always distribute in wrong ratio. If there is a profit, here profit is there. If there is a loss, even distribute first in correct ratio and second in wrong ratio. Why? Because whatever rule I am going to tell you, that is depend on this situation only. In textbook maybe there is different calculation, but what you have to do, first correct, second wrong distribution. Whatever calculation is there, first write correct, second write wrong. So first we are distributing in correct ratio. Now correct ratio is 1 to 4. So this 1,89,000 first we are distributing in the ratio of 1, 2 and 4. Now sir, how we can distribute in 1 to 4? That you all of you know. In last lectures we have already learned how to distribute profit. Even I am giving you calculation here. Even I am giving you calculation. Now see calculation and try to understand whole thing. So first 1,89,000 we need to distribute in the ratio of 1 to 4. So here 1,89,000. First ratio is 1. So into 1. Divide by 1 plus 2 plus 4. So 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 1 7. So here we are writing 7. So if you are calculating in your calculator 1,89,000 into 1 and divide by 7, then your answer will be 27,000 rupees. Your answer will be 27,000 rupees. Now this 27,000 is the correct answer. So for 3 partners, Milling, Hemant, Rasik, we are writing 27,000 for Milling. Now for second, sir, 2 portion is there. 1,89,000 into 2 divided by total 7. Now if you are again calculating 1,89,000 into 2 and divide by 7, your answer will be 54,000. Double of this. Here 1, here 2. So double of this. 54,000. So here Hemant received 54,000 legally. Correct entry. Now for Rasik. So last 1,89,000 into 4 divided by 7. Again, if you want to calculate, then 1,89,000 into 4 divided by 7. So you will get 108,000. And if you think, if you think double of 2 means 4, so double of 54 is 108. In this way also you can find the answer. So correct calculation here 108,000 for Rasik. So again I repeating, whenever rectification type sum is given to you, this is also 3 marker questions. And in that question, first of all decide what you need to decide. Correct calculation, correct distribution. Second, decide wrong distribution. First, always write correct. And second, always write wrong. So first correct distribution is done. Now we are distributing in wrong proportion. Now wrong proportion is equal proportion. So it is very simple. In calculator, write down 1,89,000 divided by 3 because we need to distribute it in 3%, between the 3%, and answer will be 63,000, 63,000, 63,000. In this way, we are giving it in equal proportion. So first is correct proportion, second is wrong proportion. Now divide both, deduct both. From correct we are deducting wrong and we are getting the answers. So difference of both is 36,000. 27 minus 63 minus 36,000. Here 54 minus 63 minus 9,000. And if you are finding finding difference of these two. So 5, 6 plus 4 means 45,000. And if you are making total of these two, then that also 45,000, because two are negative, one is positive. So total of two negative becomes positive answer. Always there is this situation arises. Now, sir, this is the calculation. This is not an answer. So, sir, what is the answer actually? What we need to do? Sir, we need to find and we need to write rectification entry. So, write journal entry for this. Now, what is the journal entry for this? So, minus means debit. Minus means debit. Plus means credit. So in Milin account we are debiting 36,000. In Hemant account we are debiting 9,000. And in Rasik account we are crediting 45,000. So minus debited plus credited. This is the rule. But there must be the profit. There must be the profit. And calculation, first correct calculation, second wrong calculation. If there is the profit, first we have distributed in correct ratio, then we have distributed in wrong ratio, and we are finding the difference, then minus debit plus credit. If here loss is given, then write correct distribution, wrong distribution, minus credit plus debit. Then we are doing minus credit and plus debit, because loss is the opposite of profit. So in profit situation minus debit. So in loss situation minus credited. Simple, because both are opposite to each other. That's why. So first of all, here profit given, correct and wrong calculation is there. Most time we think first correct, second wrong. Why I am telling this thing again and again? Only because when you are seeing in your textbook, sometimes wrong is given first, correct is given last. Don't remember it. Only remember one thing. First right, second wrong. Profit given minus debit. Loss given, make it inverse. Simple. So here I am writing journal entry. Milin capital or current account debited 36,000. Second, Hemant capital or current account debited 9,000. To Rasik account, Rasik capital or current account credited 45,000. And whenever you are making total of these two debit side, it becomes credit total. So 36 plus 9, answer is 45. So simple. Now for this journal entry, you are getting 3 marks. For that you have to do this calculation. So one question, illustration number 6 is completed. But I can make second question on this basis. Here what I am doing, only I am changing profit. Instead of profit, I can write loss here. And in this question, if loss is there, then calculation remains same. But instead of debit, we are doing credit. And here instead of credit, we are doing debit. And writing the rectification entry. Rasik debit 45,000, 2 million 36, 2 Hemant 9,000. That's it. So journal entry will be changed. Calculation remain same. That's why I am telling you, first write correct, second write wrong, correct minus wrong, minus debit plus credit. profit is given. If loss given, inverse. That's it. Now we are starting with illustration number 7. Now we are starting with illustration number 7. Now try to understand illustration number 7. So one question related to profit and loss. Now these questions which we will going to take, that is related to interest on drawing and interest on capital. So first see here, Ram, Lakshman and Sita are partners. Here question is written in short. Ram, Lakshman and Sita are partners. Their capital was 40,000, 30,000, 80,000. So here 3 partners are there. Ram, Lakshman and Sita. And their capital is given. Their capital 40, 30 and 80,000. So write down 40,000 capital, 30,000 capital, 80,000 capital. This is the capital, not an interest. Try to understand what given to you. You are making many mistakes if you are not understanding the question. Even though you know all the rules, you are making mistake in calculation. Only and only because of you are not understanding the question. Here what is given? Capital given. Interest on capital is not given. So after distributing profit, it was realized that so whole year we have earned profit and that profit is distributed among the partners. Now after distribution of profit, realize that 12% interest on capital is miss out. So capital interest is miss out. We don't have calculated interest on capital. That is not considered. So that is miss out. So that is my mistake. It is not taken actually correctly. I have to take that interest on capital. So first of all, I am finding correct interest of capital. So 12%. So 12% of this Ram. So 40,000. If you are making calculation, then 40,000 into 12%, you will get 4,800 rupees. Same way, if you are calculating on 30,000, so in calculator again write down 30,000 into 12% sign. So you will get 3,600 rupees. And same way, here 12%. So again calculate 80,000. 80,000 into 12% sign. Then you will get 9,600 rupees. So this is the correct value of interest on capital, which I don't taken at the time of distribution of profit, and we have distributed the profit. So it is my mistake. It is my mistake. First of all, we need to give capital interest, and then after we can distribute the profit. So now rectification entry. Write rectification entry for this. Now what we are doing? Sir, rule is same. Whenever rectification is there, rule is same. First write correct, second write wrong. Now sir, here correct we know. This is the correct values. So first of all, we are writing correct values. See here and try to understand. For Ram, 4,800. Lakshman, 3,600. Sita, 9,600. Now make the total of these three. For Ram, Lakshman and Sita, now we need to find total of these three. Now make total 4,800 plus 3,600 plus 9,600. Answer is 18,000. Answer is 18,000. So 18,000 is the answer. Now what is the wrong calculation? Sir, we have distributed the profit without giving this interest effect. We have distributed the profit. Now profit distributed in which proportion? Remember, sir, profit distributed in equal proportion. Why equal? Here P&L ratio is not given to you. That's why equal proportion. Otherwise, profit and loss ratio distributed in profit and loss proportion. But here P&L ratio is not given. That's why as per 1932 Act, we have to take equal proportion. And that's why this total 18,000 rupees we are distributing in profit and loss proportion. And profit and loss proportion we are not given. That's why we are taking as it is equal proportion. So 18,000 we are distributing in 3. So 18,000 divided by 3, 6,000 to all partners. Now sir, this first one is the correct interest on drawing, and we have wrongly distributed in equal proportion. Now difference of both 4,800 minus 6,000. Answer is minus 1,200 rupees. 3,600 minus 6,000. 2,400 minus, and here 3,600 rupees plus. Now what is a rule? Minus debit and plus credit. So minus debited and plus credited. So we can write journal entry. Ram's capital oblique current account debit. Lakshman capital oblique current account debit to Sita account 3,600. So debited 1,200, 2,400, credited 3,600. Now make total of these two. Again, same situation is there. Now, as per first question, I told you one thing. If profit is there, then minus debited. And if loss is there, minus credited. Same situation, same rule applicable here also. Now sir, what is the same rule? If interest on capital. Sir, if interest on capital is given, then minus debited. And if interest on capital, instead of that, interest on drawing is given, and this 40,000, 30,000 and 80,000 is drawing information given. It is not capital. Suppose it is a drawing. Sum remains same. Only what I am changing here, instead of capital, I am writing drawing. This is the drawing information and this is the interest on drawing information. So calculation remains same. There is no difference in the calculation. First write, so instead of this capital, it is a drawing information. Interest on drawing, so correct interest on drawing is this. Wrong interest on, correct interest on drawing written, wrong interest on drawing written. Because P&L ratio is not given, so equal again. But minus credited plus debited. So again we can make rule. Try to understand. If profit given, minus debit. Interest on capital given, minus debit. And if different situation given, opposite situation given, then minus credited. That is the most important thing. Now what is your answer? It is not your answer. You have to write journal entry. That is your answer. And by making proper columns, that column you know, particular, LF, debit, credit. That you need to prepare. So here journal entry for interest on drawing should be Sita debit, Ram credit, Lakshman credit, and capital oblique current. Now maybe you have a question, sir, capital account we know, but what is current account? That we will discuss in next chapter, not in this chapter. So don't worry about it. Here you need to write capital oblique current account, because this effect can be given in capital or current. That's so. Second sum is also clear. Now we are talking about third sum. Now this third sum is actually for interest on drawing only, and which is very easy to calculate, and that's why we are doing fast, because in compared to this sum, this is very easy. Here we don't need to calculate interest on drawing. Suppose this sum drawing is given, interest on drawing is given, then first of all we need to calculate drawing interest. But here interest on drawing is already given. Now see, Bal, Darsh, Ankit are partners. In short it is written Bal, Darsh and Ankit are partners. So here Bal, Darsh and Ankit are partners. Sharing profit and loss in the ratio of 5:3:2. Sir, here P&L ratio is given, so we cannot assume equal ratio. So P&L ratio is available. At the end of year, it was realized that what realized? Interest on drawing 1000. So interest on drawing already given. Most important thing, sir, interest on drawing 1800 and 600 were missed out. It means this is the correct. Interest on drawing is directly given. We don't need to find interest on drawing, and that is the correct values. So write correct values first. 1000, 800, 600. Make total of these three. So if you are making total, 2400 is the answer. This is the correct. Now write rectification entry. What is our rule? Sir, write correct, make total of this and distribute it in P&L proportion. Sir, P&L proportion is given 5:3:2. Here we cannot find equal ratio, and that's why this 2400 we are distributing in 5:3:2 proportion. Now again calculation requires. Calculate. We need to distribute 2400. 2400 into 5 divide by. Now total of this 5 plus 3 8. 8 plus 2 sir 10. So divide by 10. Now if you are finding value of this, calculating 2400 into 5 divide by 10, and if you are getting that answer, your answer will be 1200 rupees. So answer will be 1200. Same way, if you are calculating second thing, 2400 into 3 divide by again 10, then you will get answer 720 rupees. And last one for 2, 2400 into 2 divide by 10, then 480 rupees. So these are the P&L ratio distribution. So we are writing 1200, 720 and 480, and this is the Wrong calculation, because we have distributed profit without calculating interest on drawing. So first of all we need to calculate interest on drawing, then after giving effect of that, and then we can distribute profit to the partners. And now just find difference between two. 1000 minus 1200 minus 200. 800 minus 720, sir, minus 80. And finding here difference, 600 minus 480. So 5, 6. Here plus answer is there. Okay. So 800 minus 720, 80 plus 600 minus 480, 120 plus total of these two, 120 plus 80, answer is 200. Now again, try to remember interest on capital given minus debit, but here interest on drawing is given. So minus credit and plus debit. In your textbook, different calculation is given. That's why try to understand this calculation. And these three sums are over now. Now you can calculate each and every sum up to interest, rectification and trace. Thank you very much. Now only one lecture is required to complete your this chapter. Thank you very much. See you in next lecture.